Hey everyone, I'd like to do an updated review and comparison on two foundations that I did a first impressions video on. The Maybelline Dream Nude Airfoam and the Revlon Photoready Airbrush Foundation. Okay, I still love this foundation and I'm very impressed. I haven't really looked twice at Maybelline foundations in the past because I've read some horror stories about their dream smooth mousse, their dream matte mousse, the smooth liquid. People have broken out from that severely. But so far, I do like this one and it has a nice color range. In my Targets, there's a wide range and I've seen very deep shades of this. So if you have a darker skin tone, you'll like this. This is a true mousse texture. You shake it up, it's like a hair mousse. I do one large pump for my whole face, but I'll just do a little pump. And I have it in the shade Honey Beige, which is really good. I originally couldn't decide between this and the Revlon, so I got this one first. The week after that, I picked up the Revlon, and this one is cheaper. Blends right in. My hand's a little bit darker than my face, and it blends right in perfectly. Now, when I first applied this, and I mentioned in my first video that it was too dark, it's darker than my face when I first apply it. However, once it sets in on my face and I do all the rest of my makeup, it looks nice and it looks natural. The color adjusts. So don't think it's too dark when you first apply it because it will adjust. You get 1.6 fluid ounces and this one was under $9. It was $8 and some change at Walmart. It may be around $10, I think, at the drugstore. Really cool foam. It's like a hair mousse, which is a cool concept. Sanitary container. And yes, I'm still loving this foundation. I actually wore it yesterday. I tend to go a little bit darker with my foundations lately just to match my neck, which is darker than my face. So when I put the foundation on, just like with my CoverGirl and Olay Tone Rehab, which I love in Classic Tan, when I first put it on, it's darker than my face, obviously, but it matches my neck perfectly, which is nice. So don't think it's too dark when you put it on. I went out on a limb and got Honey Beige, which is a good shade for me, and I'm NC40 in MAC right now, Barcelona in NARS, and I'm wearing the Makeup Forever Face and Body right now in Honey Beige, shade 34. So I still really like this. You can't feel it on the skin. It's very lightweight. A lot of people say this doesn't cover anything. I think it covers really well. I use a pump about this big to cover the whole face. It covers blemishes and imperfections, discoloration. I don't need concealer with it. It's buildable and it doesn't look cakey. And there's a wide variety of shades. So thumbs up for that. Now on to the Revlon that has the big warning sign on the back about it being flammable, may explode if heated. This one is 1.4 fluid ounce, which is less than this, and this costs more. $13.99 at the drugstore. This was $10 and some cents at Walmart. You don't shake this one up at all, and it's more of a consistency of a liquid foundation. I have it on my hands, and not sure if you can see the glitters. Probably not. My Rite Aid just got this in yesterday, and they only have up to golden beige. There's only a slot on the display for up to golden beige, which is what I have. I went to one Walmart and a Target, and they did have rich ginger and caramel. But certain stores, certain Walmarts and drugstores only have up to golden beige, which is a shame. Like I said, I'm NC40 and this is light on me. It's doable. It matches my face, but it doesn't match my neck, and I like to match my neck for that overall look. I like a sun-kissed look. I like to go a little bit darker. If you're darker than me, this shade's not going to work for you. I actually, because I've been wearing it daily, and yes, I kind of like it a little bit now. I don't hate it like I did with the first impressions. My big issue is the shade and the glitter. So I'm going to Target tomorrow, and if they have rich ginger, I'm going to pick it up. So if you're about NC40, NC42, get rich ginger. If you're NC44-ish, 45, I would say try the caramel. If you're lighter than me, try this. Don't let the color in the tube fool you because it's lighter than this. I thought it would be dark enough because of this. I wear 330 in the color stay. So obviously this runs light. See the difference? This is more yellow toned, I've noticed. This is more of like beige toned. So downside is poor shade range, depending on where you go. But still, if you're like NC50, the caramel's probably going to be too light for you. So shame on them for making not a very good color range. Color Stay has more shades to choose from, guys. Very glittery, and I'll show you the consistency. You don't shake it up. You just squeeze. And when you rub it in, it's the consistency of a liquid foundation, not a mousse. It's just like a liquid. I'll blend it in even though my hand is darker than my face and this is going to be too light. I just want to show you the consistency. I was very disappointed with the shade, especially because that's the darkest that my Rite Aid has. See the difference? This is the true color here. This is clearly light. Okay, so this is the consistency of a liquid foundation, whereas this is a true mousse, and I like that about this. I think this covers better. This, when I put one layer of this on, it didn't cover anything. I had to conceal blemishes and uneven skin tone and redness. I had to use about 2 layers of this to get decent coverage, and the glitter bothers me. The fact of the matter is, yes, I wore this consistently Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yesterday I wore the Maybelline. Today I have on Makeup Forever's Face and Body in shade 34. I wanted to wear this consistently, not only to get my money's worth, but to also do an actual full review on this. Besides the glitter, which is visible in the sunlight, but that's how the regular Photoready is anyway, the liquid. Besides that, I do like the fact that this did not irritate my sensitive skin. Usually if I wear a product several days in a row, except for the MAC Match Master, which I'm fine with that one, but usually with any foundation, if I wear it several days in a row, I will get some small blemishes. This one didn't do that. So I would recommend it for sensitive skin. And if you want very light coverage and if you don't mind glitter. I'd say this would be nice for a night on the town. Whereas this is good for everyday use, the Maybelline, because it's matte. That's a little bit of comparison. This is cheaper and you get more, and it's matte. This is glittery. It's lighter coverage. However, I would recommend it for like a young girl starting out or for a night on the town because of the glitter. You can't see it with the lighting, but there's shimmers all over my hand. So I think they would have done better if they would have cut out all the glitter. I'm not understanding their concept for that. That's pretty much the difference. I give this an A. I raised the grade to an A because I really like it. I think it's a good drugstore foundation. Usually I stick to high-end foundations, but lately I've been really impressed with the drugstore products. CoverGirl Tone Rehab is still my #1 right now. This is my second favorite drugstore one. This I'd give it about a C just because of the glitter and the lack of shades. I will do an update after I try the Rich Ginger to see if it's a better match. So that's just a quick review and comparison. If you've tried these, let me know what you think and let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend.